Hey guys, sorry for the wait on the updates for the KH3 fan series. Things have gotten rather hectic in between updates, and for a very good reason, as many changes and redrafts to the storylines, worlds, and character arcs have been a big part of the reason why. I'll be honest and admit here, I announced this project way too early, and got way too ahead of myself for the storyboarding of the series. Going into detail, we had to go back to the drawing board and rethink our storyboards we had written out. Too much of our original draft had filler or was just way too ambitious. Hence why some of the new worlds that I personally considered using needed to be cut because they were just too complicated or taking too long for us to come up with a compelling story. This extends to some worlds that were in KH3 originally, including Pirates and, perhaps most surprisingly for you viewers, Toy Story and Monsters Inc. Please don't close the video and give me a dislike, just give me a minute to explain. Now look, all three worlds sound like awesome picks at first glance. Getting to see Pixar worlds in Kingdom Hearts for the first time sounds like a great idea at first glance. And they're all worlds that I've wanted to see for a long time myself. Believe me, I can relate. However, here's the thing. All three worlds are ones that we either had to create entirely new stories for or try tying the movie plots into the main story. And with how much time it was taking, along with the movies generally not being capable of being well integrated into the overarching story, me and my team had to consider something. Instead of trying to figure out how we could implement Monsters Inc., Pirates, and Toy Blocks into the series, we had to decide on whether or not we should. Ultimately, it came down to biting the bullet and making the hard call to cut Toy Blocks, Monsters, and Pirates. That being said, there's still some Disney worlds from KH3 that managed to remain into the series, such as Tangled, Olympus, and Big Hero 6. This absolutely does not mean whatsoever that we're going to have less worlds than KH3, because regardless, there was a new rule that we decided to implement into the series development. If we remove a world from KH3, there has to be a new one that takes its place. Now I won't say which worlds will replace the ones cut out, but keep an eye out. That's not to say there aren't other factors that delayed updates. One of the other reasons that it's taken so long to release an update is because of my art skills that I've been focusing on improving. And yeah. As you can see, this level of quality definitely wasn't gonna cut it. Hence why improving my drawing skills became a huge focus going forward in between updates. Again, I think I announced the project too early given how I wasn't really planning things out and just doing everything by myself. But thanks to my editors, and scaling back the project significantly, we now have a clear plan of action going forward. With all the time we've had, we got a proper functioning idea over how we want the series to play out. Going forward, the first step we have is releasing the prologue episode, and when we release it...
this is where the fun begins.
So thanks to all of you for tuning in for this update, and I hope to see you all next time.